Children of 10th standard, today, dear students, I am going to explain lesson number 4, Louis Pasteur, Conqueror of Disease, written by E. H. Carter. Source: Pioneers of the Modern World. Note on the author. E. H. Carter was the chief inspector of schools in England during 1930s and 1940s. During 1930 and 1940, he was chief inspector of schools. As we have seen subject inspectors, in that subject inspectors, in that SIs, chief inspectors are there. Everything that chief inspector controls, the other subject inspectors, it is all under his control, and above him one BO, DDPI, these people are there. He co-authored a book, A History of Britain. He co-authored, means in connection with another person, he has authored a book, A History of Britain. Now I will explain the lesson of Louis Pasteur. Louis Pasteur is a great scientist, was a great scientist actually, was a great scientist who contributed to the well-being of humanity with his study of disease-causing bacteria. He studied the disease-causing bacteria, how this bacteria came into being and what were the effects of this bacteria. He conducted all kinds of experiments. Before this, I would like to tell you all that Louis Pasteur Pasteur's father was serving as a brave warrior during Napoleon, and certain tanner people named Pasteur, and his father was a brave soldier, had an equally brave son. His son is Louis Pasteur, born 7 years after Waterloo. Napoleon fought the battle Waterloo, and I think he was defeated. Yeah, he was defeated in that. And he died in at St. Anne's. He was not a soldier. Who was not a soldier? Not his father. But Louis Pasteur was not a soldier, but he was a fighter. Who was a fighter? Louis Pasteur was a fighter of disease. Louis Pasteur only fought disease. He was also he was also able to help breeders of silkworms and cow keepers, cow rearers who were running industries in France. These people had their industries in France. He contributed to the well-being and progress of humanity. He contributed for the well-being of humanity. Yesterday, I had given one hymn chant, Sarve Jana Sukhino Bhavantu, and the development of the economy. And also he helped the development of economy. Pasteur helped a brewer to figure out why the beer he had manufactured turned bad. He was a beer manufacturer. It's a drink. And that beer, it turned bad. Means it was spoilt. He did this by finding out that yeast is alive. Yeast, nowadays yeast is also used in breads, cakes and all. Yeast is alive. Pasteur found it. The yeast is made up of living cells. When these cells were healthy, when these cells become healthy, the yeast acted well in helping the beer. This yeast was used in the beer and it acted well. The beer foam or the bread rise up. If you use yeast in bread or cake, the cake or bread, it will rise up. Because yeast is alive, it is made up of cells. But if the yeast was dead, but if dead yeast was used, the beer went wrong. The yeast, dead yeast did not act on the bread there. Pasteur conducted a simple experiment to show the difference between pure air and stale air. Children, you might have seen every day early in the morning people go for a walk, some go running, jogging, what we call nowadays. See, the difference between fresh air and stale air. He put some soup in a few bottles. He took some soup in bottles and then boiled them to destroy germs that may have been present in the soup. Then he boiled the soup and the germs in the soup died. Next, he heated the bottle and pulled out the neck of the bottle until it became long and narrow. Then he heated the bottle and he pulled the neck of the bottle so it became long and it became narrow. He then made a big bend in the middle. He bent the bottle in the middle of the neck. So in the middle of the neck, he bent it. He observed that the soup in these bottles remained good for a long time. The soup in these bottles, it remained good for a long time. Unlike the soup in the kitchen, not like the soup in the kitchen, with the experiment, Pasteur proved that the soup in these bottles remained good because there were no parent germs present in the bottle to spoil it. When all the germs died from the soup, when he heated them, boiled them, then furthermore germs did not take place. So, soup remained well. Secondly, the parent germs present outside could not reach the soup because of the bend in the neck of the bottle. And outside, whatever the germs were there, the germs which we cannot see with our naked eyes, they could not enter the bottle because of the bend what he had made in the neck. Pasteur is well known for what is called pasteurization. That is what you take boiling and all, and when you kill the germs, when the germs die, this method is called pasteurization method. Pasteurization is a process by which the wine or the milk, whatever it is, whether it is wine, whether it is milk, is heated to a temperature of 50 to 60 degrees centigrade. You have learned science and you know what are 50 and 60 degrees centigrade if you heat for 50 to 60 degrees centigrade to make the germs harmless. There when you heat to 50 to 60 degrees centigrade, the germs become harmless. Pasteurized milk is heated this way and then sealed to prevent some more germs from entering the milk. So, first this pasteurization is made by heating milk and it is sealed, it is packed so that further germs, outside germs should not enter the bottle. Pasteur also gave us what is known as inoculation. Pasteur also started giving inoculation, vaccine, inoculation, they are given. Now, our nation or the whole world or the globe, all the nations of the world are suffering from corona and they are behind the vaccine. They are inventing vaccine to prevent. So, they will inject the vaccine in your body. In that manner, inoculation was there. To inoculate a person or animal means to inject a weak form of a disease causing bacteria into their body as a way of protecting their body against the disease. So weak germs are injected in the body. When once weak germs are injected, not strong germs will go on harming your body. Weak germs, when they are injected, then you are protected by disease. Pasteur found out that a cow could not have anthrax twice. There was one disease called anthrax. And once if the person is affected by anthrax, and when he is cured by inoculation, second time he will not be attacked by anthrax. So twice effect will not be there. On the basis of this finding, he gave the cows, goats and sheep a weak form of the anthrax. So he injected he gave the cows, goats and sheep a weak form of anthrax. He injected in the body of these animals so that they could not be subject to the title of illness. So cows, goats, these animals did not fall ill. Yet be blessed with immunity for a lifetime from the disease. So this was a lifetime immunity for the body. Immunity increased. If once immunity is increased in the body, then there will be no effect at all. The experiment proved him right. This experiment was proved. The next tried the same theory on a boy who was bitten by a dog which had rabies. Pasteur discovered a vaccine against rabies. So what happened? Pasteur, a lady came with a boy. The boy was bitten by a dog, and rabies effect was there. The lady came and she told, "Please save my child," she said. "If you can save animals, you can also save the child," what she said. And he vaccinated the boy, and the boy was cured from rabies. Pasteur, on his 70th birthday, was celebrated like a national festival, a great scientist. This scientist's birthday was celebrated as a national festival. On this occasion, in the hall of the University of Paris, this function took place in the University of Paris. He addressed the students. He told them to ask themselves what they had done for their education and what they had done for their country. He told the students what they have done for their education, and by taking the education, what they will do for the country. Not by the means of selfish ends. People who take education, they become selfish. And they are proud of themselves. This is what against this Pasteur told them. Serve the country. Take good education, but serve the country. He told them that supreme happiness will come to those who have contributed in some way to the progress and the welfare of humanity. He told the students, you work for the sake of humanity. And this is how Pasteur, on his 70th birthday, he addressed the students. So, I have explained this lesson, Louis Pasteur, conqueror of disease. Children, one important question may come for SSLC examination. What is the difference between inoculation and vaccination? What is the difference between inoculation and vaccination? Please See that. Find the answer there. Now, you read the lesson twice, take down the meanings of the glossaries, then you write down the question answers which are given in a textbook, and do well and be ready for your final SSLC examination, which may take place, I say may, in the month of March or somewhere, March, April, somewhere in 2021. You have to study a lot. This is SSLC. Here you try to score more marks with good percentage, then the success is yours. Thank you very much.